When this side is extended for so long, there also needs to be some returning movement on the other side, but it can't be pulled in the same way. Pulling it the same way would look very stiff.
There needs to be primary and secondary.
Right? Yes.
These are all grafted, right?
Yes, all of them are. They're all grafted to what we just talked about.
Did they graft from here?
Yes, it grafted from here, and also here.
Okay.
And here as well. It seems to be from here, I think.
The bark on these two sides has different colors.
Right here, it actually switched to a different variety. It's impressive.
If it were me, I would basically remove the tree trunk on the left right from the start.
Yes, if you carefully follow the standard bonsai cultivation techniques.
Yeah.
If it were our lecture, we would also remove that part out. This is unfavorable branch.
Right.
It's breaking the rules.
Then you wouldn't use this tree as teaching material.
Yes. If this were for making teaching materials, this part would have already been completely cut off. But if we break the rules, this is what I mean. What I'm saying is, if you haven't yet reached the level where mistakes are allowed, then whatever you do is wrong. You've reached the level of a master. You can explain why you do it this way. You can explain your motivation for doing it this way, whether it looks good or not. But if you haven't become a master yet, whatever you say is just talk.
Yes, I understand what you mean. So impressive. So, for example, I don't know if it's because of my skill level or something else, but do you think that from the very beginning, he already had this design in mind? Do you think he would have? So he kept this one. He had already decided what to do, hadn't he?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a really nice bougainvillea. When I discovered it, I was amazed. Seeing it tossed aside. When I bought it, it was always just thrown to the side.
Oh, tossed aside.
And I thought, it's so cheap, so I bought it. So,
good for you.
I was so happy, you know. I'd already decided what I wanted it to become, what shape it would take. Actually, when we get the tree, as I just mentioned, understanding one method leads to understanding all methods. Once you know precisely how to do it, you can confidently start from that particular point and then proceed with your idea.
And transform.
And change it.
Right.
Right, just like when we practice Kung Fu. At every moment, you need to know when to throw a punch or a kick. When performing all of the movements, you can do as you please and desire. But some people just don't get it. For example, if I decide to throw a punch and someone kicks at me, I can't defend against it.
Right.
When a person truly understands one dharma, they understand all dharmas.
Because, for example, if I try to imagine this from the very beginning, I definitely wouldn't be able to see it.
Right.
At most, I would just think of treating this piece as like a cascade or something and then tilt it up like this. I can never imagine this kind of outcome.
Actually, let's do it this way. Let's imagine at the very beginning, if I insist on keeping that piece,
Yay?
What should I do? If I insist on making the top into a sherry. Oh, of course, if you don't want to make it into a sherry, that's fine too. Just move the tree crown to that position. It would also look pretty good if it all turned out like this.
I mean, looking at it now, it definitely looks good, but if it were me at the beginning, I definitely wouldn't have kept it.
Okay.
There's another issue. I noticed that this part is thick. Actually, the few trunks here aren't very thick.
Right.
So at the beginning, I definitely would have addressed this issue, you know? But now that it's already done and it looks great.
If you say, for example, now when we in Taiwan are creating trees, we won't be confined to that restrictive framework anymore. We won't be limited by that rigid structure. However, when we teach those new and incoming trainees, we will ensure they understand the full scope of our operations. We have to teach this way, yes, but once you have fully mastered it, how you choose to change things is up to your own cultivation. It's truly about what kind of overall appearance you ultimately want to present for this particular tree. That all comes down to personal creativity.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like practicing martial arts.
Exactly.
Later on, you just forget all the techniques, you know?
Yeah, right.
Just forget all the rules and do it your own way. That's exactly what this tree represents.